Hi, everyone. Welcome back to TechBites. Now, I'm sure everyone's heard of or used ChatGPT at some point. With such a powerful tool in our pockets, our lives are changing at a breakneck speed. However, despite being such an advanced product already, OpenAI is just getting started. At the OpenAI Dev Day on November 6, Sam Altman, the company's founder, announced a ton of new features that could revolutionize the way we interact with AI. One of the many interesting features presented at the conference is the GPT Builder. The GPT Builder is a chatbot that can help you create customized chatbots. The really special aspect of this is that it can be done completely over a regular conversation with the chatbot. By defining the traits and views they want the chatbot to have, you can create a purpose-driven GPT that suits particular needs. The only caveat here is that it is a feature only available to ChatGPT Plus users. Of course, with the release of a GPT Builder, it would only make sense for there to be a GPT store. Since everyone has the option to create any GPT they want, OpenAI deemed it fit to create a platform where you can share and sell your own GPTs. Doing so encourages users to create genuinely useful GPTs that others can use, both increasing their engagement with the platform and with one another. To further incentivize users to create their own GPTs, OpenAI has stated,
revenue sharing is important to us. We're going to pay people who build the most useful and the most used GPTs a portion of our revenue.
For those who are unfamiliar with OpenAI's revenue, even 1% of their average yearly revenue is already a whopping $13 million. One of the most useful tools that were unveiled at the conference is the Assistants API. According to OpenAI themselves, the Assistants API was created to help developers build powerful AI assistants capable of performing a variety of tasks. Assistants offer 4 main functions. Similar to the GPT Builder, assistants can call OpenAI's models and tweak them to customize their personality and capabilities. Moreover, assistants can make use of multiple tools, including code interpreter and knowledge retrieval, to accomplish tasks. Code interpreter can allow the assistant to solve complex logic and maths algorithms through code processing, while knowledge retrieval allows people to provide external information that augments how the assistant views information. As for the third function, assistants can access persistent threads. Threads are conversations between you and the assistant that are all stored as message history. When these threads get too long, the assistant trims them so that the most important sections remain in memory. Lastly, assistants are able to access files in multiple formats. They can also create files and cite files as references for anything they create.
So let's give it a shot. Hey there, I'm on the keynote stage right now. Can you greet our attendees here at Dev Day?
Hey everyone, welcome to Dev Day. It's awesome to have you all here. Let's make it an incredible day.
The Assistants API is an overall very powerful tool for developers of AI-integrated apps. All of the tools and shortcuts it provides creates a very efficient ecosystem for developers to work in.
Hey Assistant, can you randomly select 5 Dev Day attendees here and give them $500 in OpenAI credits?
Yes, checking the list of attendees. Done. I picked 5 Dev Day attendees and added $500 of API credits to their account.
At the conference, Altman unveiled some really interesting new features, but he also took the time to address some people's concerns when using OpenAI products. For a long time now, people have been skeptical about the originality of content generated by OpenAI apps. Since these AI models were trained on publicly available data, it's entirely possible that they create may not be original work. In fact, there have been several lawsuits and other cases where generative AI companies have been sued over copyright infringement of someone else's work. Now, to ease these concerns, Altman proposed the Copyright Shield.
Copyright Shield means that we will step in and defend our customers and pay the costs incurred if you face legal claims around copyright infringement. And this applies both to ChatGPT Enterprise and the API.
This allows users to freely generate content without having to worry about legal issues. Now, of course, like always, we've saved the best for last. The most significant announcement made at the Dev Day conference this year was the release of GPT-4 Turbo, OpenAI's newest ChatGPT model. Compared to the ChatGPT we have access to now, GPT-4 Turbo offers new features in 6 different fields. Previously, ChatGPT saved anywhere between 8,000 and 32,000 tokens worth of context. But now, it can save up to a whopping 128,000 tokens, effectively allowing ChatGPT to save the most context out of any bot so far. This allows the bot to process information more easily and provide increasingly accurate responses. Previously, you could explain functions of your apps to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT would output a JSON object that contains code for the function and its specific calls. Now, however, you can specify multiple functions, and the model could do it in one step. A new parameter called seed has also been added to the model, which can make the model return consistent completions over and over. This can be useful for debugging, writing more comprehensive unit tests, and generally having a higher degree of control over the model behavior. One aspect of ChatGPT that people always mocked was its knowledge cutoff date. Since it previously had its knowledge cutoff set to April 2021, people couldn't use it for anything regarding current news nor affairs. Now, the knowledge cutoff date has been shifted to April 2023, meaning that the model is more updated on what's currently going on in the world and can provide more accurate responses. Along with all of this new functionality comes the addition of other models into GPT-4 Turbo. Developers can now easily integrate DALL-E 3, the newest version of DALL-E, or OpenAI's new text-to-speech tool into any app of their choice. Developers can make use of the fine-tuning console for GPT-4 to tweak the chatbot's personality and interactivity. The fine-tuning console is more for technically advanced developers. If the fine-tuning console wasn't enough, companies have the option to request custom models, which are models OpenAI specifically creates and tweaks to perfection for them. OpenAI has now decided to raise the rate limits for all users and companies. By raising these limits, people are free to make more calls to the API and hence get more done in a shorter amount of time. The world of generative AI is rapidly changing, and it would seem that OpenAI is taking the lead. With the introduction of GPT Builder, GPT-4 Turbo, they have solidified their position as one of the key trailblazers of the new era. If you want to stay updated on the hottest tech news, make sure to continue watching TechBites. I'm your host, Lex Sikorsky, and I'll see you next time.